The search is finally over. You've been searching for a health insurance and a life insurance policy for days, weeks, months, and sometimes over a couple of years and unable to decide which health insurance, which life insurance policy to buy. Not anymore. Watch this video till the very end. In the next few minutes, I'm going to help you make that choice the best suited policy for you and for your family when it comes to health insurance and life insurance. Given that the GST is now zero, which means more savings, more coverage. So in simple language, we'll break it down into what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to choosing a best health insurance and best life insurance policy for yourself and for your family. Let's start with health insurance. So in health insurance, what are you supposed to do? There are almost few 20, 30, 40 odd companies which are offering health insurance companies, and each health insurance is providing almost 3, 4, 5 types of plans within each insurance company. So which makes it up to close to 100 plus plans which you need to scan through, compare and search that one single plan for yourself and your family. What are the coverages? What are the hidden terms and conditions? Will I get the modern day treatments? Will I get the restoration benefits? What is the pre and post? What are those cashless services? The nearby hospital list, and the search keeps going, and then you get overwhelmed and you finally close the laptop, you close your desktop, you close your phone, and you say, okay, kabhi aur kar lenge. So the idea is not kabhi aur kar lenge, the idea is to do it now, but do it in the best manner. So few of the factors which you need to consider when it comes to health insurance is, one, obviously you need to see which company are you buying it from. Second, within that company, which plan are you buying? Because each company offers multiple plans. So which company, which plan? Which intermediary are you buying it from? When I say intermediary is whether you're doing it directly from the website, you're doing it through an aggregator, you're doing it through an agent, you're doing it through a banker. Who are you engaging? What will be the post sales services which you might or which you will have to take care of? So you have to also look at these things. Apart from that, within the health insurance, you need to look at few things like pre and post coverages. What is the number of days before the hospitalization and what are the number of days post the hospitalization which the company with the company plan offers you. So something like a 90 days, 180 days is a good combination to have. Some even offer 60 and 90 days, some even offer 30 and 60 days. So it depends on company to company, and it is very, very important to look at this factor. Second is the cashless. Will the company or the plan which you have taken, will it offer cashless services or not? The short answer is yes. IRDA has mandated all hospitals to actually offer a cashless network, but it is always a good practice to go to the website, respective website of their respective companies, check on the cashless network hospital list while it is ever growing, and this can be one of the checkpoints which you should see while choosing a Mediclaim. Apart from that are the modern day treatments like the laser techniques, the robo, and so on and so forth. Are the latest modern day techniques covered in it or not? Apart from that, restoration benefit. Restoration benefit means that if you have taken, say, supposedly a 10 lakh rupee plan, and God forbid, the 10 lakh rupee plan gets exhausted, will the insured member get another 10 lakh rupee plan or not? And how many times will that person get the 10 lakh rupee restoration on in the same year, and same person, same illness is covered or not? That also you need to check. Apart from that, things like health checkup, room rent capping, co-payment in case if you are in a tier 2 tier 3 city, and if the insured member comes and gets himself or herself treated in a tier 1, then will there be any co-payment or not? Apart from that, what are the deductibles? What are the waiting periods? What if the insured member who's wanting to take the policy is already diagnosed with some pre-existing diseases earlier, like BP, diabetes, cholesterol, asthma, or maybe some more critical illness diseases which he or she would have already been diagnosed with? Will the health insurance company be open to giving the plan or not? Should you be disclosing that thing or not during the proposal state? All those things are to be taken care of when it comes to health insurance. And the list goes on. While there are many, many riders today in the health insurance segment, so you can have a you can have a rider of unlimited coverage, unlimited restoration. You can have a rider of no room rent capping. You can have a rider of consumables being included. You can have a rider of personal accident. You can have a rider of critical illness being included. You can have a rider of medical tests, OPD coverages. So there are a lot of riders which needs to be taken care of, and that is why we offer you a free strategy call, a free insurance audit call. You can click the link below somewhere and go ahead and book a free strategy call where we will actually go ahead, do that insurance audit on your behalf. What is that best coverage which you should be taking? What is that optimized plan which you should be opting for? And which is that single one policy when it comes to health insurance which is suited for you and for your family? So that is on the health insurance part. Coming to the life insurance. So on the life insurance, we're talking about specifically term plan here. Now, when it comes to term plan, what you're supposed to be looking at first, your eligibility. Then you need to have last 3 years of income tax returns filed, or you should have a 6-month salary statement. And in case if you are into business, there is a specific threshold of 6 lakhs, 10 lakhs of income which needs to be filed by virtue of filing your income tax returns of the last 3 years. Otherwise, you should have something on your name, a property, a credit card, a vehicle, so that we can use it as a proxy of your income in case you don't have any of these as a proof. So once your eligibility is established, then there is something called as human life value, which you need to calculate, which is approximately 10 to 20 times of your yearly income. Having said that, in case if you have any liability on you, then you should add that over and above the human life value, which is 10 to 20 times of your income plus all the liabilities which you are foreseeing, maybe some loans or maybe some dependents who are dependent on your income for the next 10-20 years. So you have to incorporate that in the human life value calculator and then take a adequate insurance. Now supposedly, just for example, if you choose to take a 5 CR cover, you have an option to choose from a limited pay, a regular pay. Limited pay means that you want to get off your liability in the next, say, 5 years, 10 years, or maybe up till 60 years. Regular pay means where you're taking a life insurance policy, but you want to pay on a regular basis. Suppose you take a 35-year tenure and you wish to pay for the next 35 years. So that is called a regular policy. You can choose to pay via monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly mode. So the choice is totally yours. As far as which company is the same thing, which company, which plan within the company, because there are a lot of plans within the same company. Which intermediary, are you going direct, are you going through an intermediary, are you going through an aggregator? So that also depends. What are the post sales, what are the post sales services, what are the claim settlements? Again, there are a lot of riders within the term plan. So there can be a critical illness rider, there can be a personal accident rider, there can be riders where the insured member, God forbid, if the insured member's death occurs, then the nominee gets 50% at the time of death and 50% in terms of a income plan. So that options are there in terms of riders. Apart from that, there are few things which you should take care of in terms of choosing the right insurance policy, in terms of how much coverage, which I told you through the human life value. Tenure is very, very important, because the more the tenure, the costlier the plan gets. But you have to see the number of dependents and how many years are the dependent on that particular insured member. Supposedly, the age of a member is 35 years and that member has a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old child. So typically what we understand is up to 30 years of age, the child is dependent on his or her parents. So which means this person should take a minimum 27 years of plan, minimum, given that the children would be independent by the time they turn 30. So these are few of the things which you should take care while choosing a life insurance policy. Again, we offer you a free insurance audit call where you can click on the link given below, go ahead, book that call, get onto a one-to-one strategy call with us. We'll understand your situation, we'll understand what's the adequate insurance which you should be taking, how much cover you should be taking, for how much time you should be taking, and from which insurance company should you be taking the plan, and whether the rider should be on, it should be a limited or a regular plan. We will do all those things on a one-to-one basis with you and help you choose that one best plan. Go ahead, click on the link below, and I'll see you live on that one-to-one call. Till then, thank you so much and wishing you all the very best. Thank you.